A trendsetter?
You could be a trendsetter, or you could be somebody that knows how to handle the trends. There's a lot of people out here that know how to do with everything that's happening well. You know, there's a lot of girls that know how to duplicate better. There's a lot of girls that know how to look at YouTube and master somebody else's technique. But there weren't that many people that had the courage of coming out and taking dramatics to another level where you almost got chopped because it was so different. And I can understand that list.
So Pony, let's get to it. Let's talk about your peers. The ones you both with, before you and after you.
Okay.
What do you feel about, I'm going to name a few.
Mm-hmm.
I'll throw some out there. What do you feel, the masters, the legends, whatever. What do you feel about their performance, with you?
When it's your time. It's your time.
I'm going to name a few.
Huh?
I'm going to name a few.
Go for it.
Look, you want to start with the Femme Queens first, make it easier for you? Because I know that...
I'm open to that. And I love all of you before I say anything.
Okay.
I do. It's just the couch.
It's the spells under the couch.
It's just the couch. It's in the couch.
All right, let's take it back. Alyssa.
Oh, Alyssa. That's Alyssa. Alyssa's Alyssa. Like she is the queen to me of elegance. She wasn't even femme queen performance. She was trans performance. She vogued like not a femme queen but a woman. Every female that really vogue needs to look at Alyssa. Because if you look at anybody else, you probably look like a fag hag. But if you look like Alyssa, you probably learn how to vogue like a woman.
Christina,
I love me some Christina. I'm a Christina fan to this day. Christina, lines, precision. And she's one of those people to this day that has her own technique that no one has mastered. Many has gotten very close to it, but nobody can win a grand prize voguing like Christina but Christina, and still to this day. Mm-hmm. And when she does walk as an icon, she still might win. That's the shade. Mm-hmm. She might eat one of you little bitches up real quick, and that's what I respect about her. I respect her. She stays in her lane. She ain't trying to do shit that her generation ain't teach her.
Letitia.
I haven't seen Letitia performance in a long time, but Letitia, I knew about Letitia's over. I didn't know much about Letitia when I was growing. You got me on Letitia. Mm-hmm. She changed performance. She changed dramatic, and she put emoting into performance, which is missing now. It's just so dead. It's about to stunts. Right? Ain't about to spin dips.
Sanaya and Ashley, you got to do the outfit. You got to do them together.
If there wasn't, if there was not darkness, there'll be no light. If there was no up, there'll be no down. You need a yin and a yang. And when you can find, I tell people, y'all need to go out there and find a rival. A rival would help you. If there was no Sanaya, I would say there would be no Ashley. They made each other. It was their rivalries and their battles and people coming to see them at the back of the runway is what pushed them up so fast in performance. Them as alone, they're a team and a generation at their own time. DeeDee, hands. DeeDee will tap. DeeDee had finger performance. That's why I fuck with DeeDee. It wasn't about hand performance. It wasn't about some people vote with their arms. I like Mika vote with her arms, But DeeDee voted with her fingers. She could every beat. She was a beat to beat and her catwalk. DeeDee is one of the people that also brought it to New York. That's what I liked about her. She came down here to battle the girls. She was in the ring.
Okay.
DeeDee was in the ring.
I know you're close with her. Janice
is my sister. Janice is my sister to this day. I always loved, before even going to Janice's voguing, I always loved Janice as a person. I love her authenticity and her willing to say what her heart thinks, not what you think. And she vogued like that. She always vogued how she wanted to vogue. And regardless, Janice always has a lot of back and forth with a lot of different people inside the community that has power, and people can say what they want, but Janice has always been Janice. And I can promise, I knew Janice since I was like 15, 14 years old, probably just as long as I've known Allura. And she has always been that same person, and I appreciate that. And I love her idea of what she wants Vogue to look like. There's been times we try to get there, but it's been her own idea. I love Janice for that.
Tamara's
my girl. I love me some Tamira. That's my sister. Tamira's a battle cat, and that's why I like her. That bitch is battling by herself in her tens. That's why I like Tamira. She can get into a dip from anywhere. You know, so Tamira, I definitely respect Tamira.
Okay. I was gonna touch on it later, but Leonie is the future. Leonie is the queen of her generation. You know, I've seen, to this day, I still think Leonie vogues like anybody. I always say you vogue better in the house than you do at the ball. When you can get Leonie inside of a room and you get to watch her bring a pencil and pad, I promise you will learn everything you need to learn. She can vogue like anywhere. She's like a matrix. You know, she can vogue like anywhere. I see her vogue. We call out names, and she knows how to do their dip, hands, performance, and jump up and go back into the lay. You know, I love me some Leonie. And Vogue Evolution. You know, we'll touch on that later because I know we got to touch on Vogue Evolution.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go into the BQs.
Okay.
I'm Charles Khan. Charles Khan.
Charles my boo-boo. Charles is my boo-boo. He does his thing. Charles is also consistent. His Vogue has never changed, and that's why I appreciate him. You know, he ain't never tried to be nobody else. He ain't never tried to vogue like nobody else, and he still can't get through with his own performance. He know himself, and I respect him for that. Ricky's a classic. I talk about Ricky very often in the workshops that I teach. Ricky understands performance. He knows how to get the crowd up. He knows how to get the crowd engaged. There's a certain level of performance where you have to interact, and then you have to get the crowd to get engaged. And a lot of people don't know how to get to that level in your tens, in your battle zone. The people can watch you, but Ricky knows how to see something and immediately understand how to put it in the performance and do better than you. I didn't get that skill yet, but then we get into it too, Ricky. You know, I think I still owe you one, or did I beat you last time? I don't remember. We'll see. Ray Ray. I love Ray Ray. I want to talk about his performance. Banji Cunt. I don't think that exists anymore. I don't think Banji Cunt performance exists anymore. I haven't seen Ray Ray Vogue in a long time, but he was definitely one of the people that I admired and looked up to growing up. I watched a lot of Ray Ray's performance and put a lot of his technique into my skill. Milan's my sister. That's it. Milan was my sister. He vogued like Milan has his own vogue. He has his own dramatic. He would win. Milan was from Chicago, Atlanta, all that side. So, but we really started. I think we was Blonics together. Where I really got into Milan, you know. And what got me into Milan was more of his personality than his performance. It was more his personality performance. I kind of like Milan for the ballroom scene after he was voguing. Oh, like for the other categories and stuff? Yeah, I kind of, for his ballroom name, I started living for that more. But before, when he was voguing, it wasn't really his voguing. I used to battle Milan all the time. I don't think you've ever beat me. It was more so, but I liked him as a person. That was my bitch. Deshawn. You know? Deshawn, that's my partner in crime. Like, that was my, if I was Sanaya, that was my Ashley. You know, Deshawn was the first person that caught up for a long time. Gotta give it to Deshawn. You know, yes, I was what me and Deshawn always talk about this. And at the time he got to the land, I read him, and I really care about Deshawn. I like Deshawn so much now. He's really a sweetheart. Like, yes, Deshawn truly, and he's really a legend. He's really a legend. Really a legend. Really a legend. Not a fake one. And he works hard. He is a workaholic. Totally. All day, every day. I admire that about Deshawn. And to me, he's someone that started from the bottom and made it to the top. Like, yes, honestly. Deshawn. Watched Deshawn grow right up. Prince Milan. Prince is one of my favorite top 3 Bush Green Vogue films of all time. Okay. Of my time. Of your time. Okay, gotcha. I like his grace. I like his precision. I like his technique, and I like the fact that he knows the difference between soft and cunt, between pussy, and between elegance. Those are all not the same thing. There's a lot of girls that's pussy that's not soft, and a lot of girls that's soft that's not elegant. And he can know how to put all that into one performance, and I appreciate that about him. Okay. So, real quick to end it, before this segment is over, how many years did you win Butch Queen Vogue Femme of the Year? I have. Because before you
Mika was still a BQ. It was she was the bitch.
Mika was the bitch.
She transitioned.
And Mystery was the bitch. And then you just brought me out to come eat Mystery that night, and she never came back out. But I was 7 years in a row.
You used to battle Eugene. Now Eugene, Balenciaga, Miss Rahi. I think you're double O now. You used to battle him a lot too. Remember?
Yes, Eugene. Oh my God, what happened to Eugene? Where you at? What's up?
He still comes out. He didn't battle not too long ago.
Oh, good. Okay, he's still out there doing their work, Eugene. Yeah, I used to battle Eugene. He was one of the girls I used to battle very often. Very often. He was more. When I used to go to Philadelphia, I used to see him a lot. But Eugene, that's my peoples.
Would you say there was a time when you was unstoppable, world nationwide as ballrooms go?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was the time. That was my prime. That was it. It's my 10th anniversary. I've been legend for 10 years now. And during that time until that, I think 2006, I was undefeated. I have over 15 of the year trophies. I have 3 Willie Ninja Awards. I mean, the ballroom scene has just been really good to me. It's been, that's why I choose to give back.